everyone, welcome back. This is going to be part 4. Thanks so much for joining me on this crazy journey. We're going to continue on as Grizzly Cassidy. Alright, so we're back here in Dirtwater, which, I have a certain fondness for this one. So I'm checking here just to make sure that everything's all good still. We've got some pretty fun stuff for this early in the game, so I'm excited about that. We gotta sell some things, meat nuggets and whatnot. So yeah, let's get this adventure rolling and see what we can do today. Howdy. Let's see, I need to sell. Alright, so get rid of that stuff. Trying to think of anything else. Do I have a shovel? Yep, definitely have got a shovel. Ooh. You know what? That kind of sounds like fun. Alright, let's leave it at that. We got, 2,666 meat. You know what that means. It's a weird number. Alright, so let's keep on going. Thought about flowers from you, little girl. Let's see what we got going on today. So, I know we got a few things to discover still. God. Let's check out this cave. On an adventure. Shade gloom takes a weird turn somewhere, and you find yourself completely surrounded by old, dead trees. Where are you? Gray mist closes in on you as Shade gloom marches confidently forward through the gnarled and ancient forest. You shudder. Keep going! Shade gloom stops. Through the fog ahead, you see a shape. You dismount and investigate, and it reveals itself to be the shape of a pedestal topped to the shape of a book. Alright! Good job, little horsey. Glad I chose you and all your creepiness. I really need to work on that foraging. Shaggy Dog Cave. There's a plaque bolted to the wall here. Read it. The record of events of the expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cave, November 1887. Recorded by Jim Plackwright. Oh, right. Thanks. Oh, look, another one. Having acquired through various and sundry means, a story which is interesting on its own right, but better saved for another time, a map purporting to lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots of precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Cold Jr. in the years before cows came home. I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. Alright. You know, thinking about this is a lot of time to put on these plaques on the wall here. Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart, a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, and takes a large coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware. My own collection of blank plaques and engraving tools, 1 large and shaggy dog. And a buford? Okay. Thank you, I guess, for that detailed information. Let's keep going. After traveling for 2.5 days to the southeast, we arrived in a small town named Dirtwater, the largest settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, the 4 of us entered the local saloon, and each ordered a beer, except Cy, who was satisfied with water. The barman provided our drinks as requested, and then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking us if we'd care to witness something real interesting. Considering we still had quite a few hours left to travel, we politely declined and asked him if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he'd never been there personally, but gave us the directions, which correlated nicely with the notes on our map. Alright. Should look in the box. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered our dismay that some unknown villain had tampered with our wagon. Unfortunately, the only supplies missing were the butler and the entire basket of eggs, apart from what Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. We also discovered that the dog had absconded. Wow, such big words for these guys. Absconded with one of the horses, forcing Nate and Sai after drawing of lots to share. Oh God. After acquiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement buffer, we headed out to the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, though we took small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition in the summer months rather than November, in order to pass time on the trip. And it was this becoming days from the heat and susceptible to desert mirages we exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retailing here for reasons of length. There's a black bolt into the wall again. However, I will relate to you 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during the trek through the desert. The first was 2 or 3 hours out of dirt water. Then Nate noticed a giant sunlight upon a metallic object partially buried in the sand. This was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture, which fortuitously still contained a quantity of oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed it in the wagon with our other tools. Back. Our next encounter was with a nomadic goblin tribesman who we discovered spoke excellent English. It inquired as to our destination. We replied that we were looking for Shaggy Dog Cave. Though we did not disclose the reason for our journey, the goblin confirmed that we were heading in the correct course, and mentioned that he had only a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed, and continued our way. There's a black bolt into the wall. Imagine that. Sometime later, we encountered a large, adobe hut occupied by 2 identical-seeming old men with wild hair and long white beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we gratefully accepted, and introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar, given that there were 2 of them, but I felt it would be rude to question them on that point. Oh yeah, one thing somebody told me I needed to do was do this. Nice. Oh God. Somebody had told me that this is a fun way to, oh my God, to really have fun with the game. Nice. You see that? God, I'm amazing. One of the hermits confirmed that we were near Shaggy Dog Cave, and the other hermit confirmed that what his brother said was true. He also commented that they had seen a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed. The hermits refreshed our water supply in exchange for our buffer, and we continued our way excitedly to find nearing our goal. After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave, carefully keep our excitement in check. Lest we become incautious, we unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon and took brief respite in the cold shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug pocketed and shared the eggs we had saved from our basket that had been stolen in dirt water. Once we were rested, we decided time had come to explore the cave. Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, and any other light sources would illuminate the cave, we declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered the antique old oil lamp during our travels. He gave the brass a quick shine and then lit the wick, and we were relieved to discover that it lit easily, provided a very adequate amount of light. As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse, and there were no side passages which might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave and engrave them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discover the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story. Well, I am. Soon, we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Sai, and Doug took turns in the excavation and completed the last of the aforementioned plaques, it was a matter of perhaps an hour before Sai's shovel struck a wooden surface with a hollow noise, and we hauled traditionally styled treasure chests out of the hole with great excitement. I love this walking. This is absolutely fantastic. It's a hole, a completely empty one. The chest was locked with an ancient and rustic iron padlock, which broke easily from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brightly upon jewels of every color, shining ingots of precious metals, just as promised by the legends of Black Coal Jr. Joyous of our triumph, we loaded the chest into our wagon and began the journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your own endeavors be equally successful. Signed, Jim Plackwright. I feel like if I had some rope, I might be able to do something about this. Definitely don't have any. Oh, that sucks. Oh my god, did I really just come in here? Oh. You cannot really beat this style of travel, guys. I just want to point that out. I don't know how this is physically possible, but it's happening. Somebody wants to look that up too. How this is possible. Fantastic. God, we went through this whole cave. Oh man, I'm so mad right now. Don't mind me. Just, you know, scooting on a lantern. Susie's probably like, what the fuck? Okay, well, let's go fix that mistake real quick and get some rope, which I did not discover. We're gonna jump in this. Because we found the remains of an antique traffic accident. Oh, okay. That I would need such random things. Not me, of course. Damn, this is all you have. Excuse me while I do a handstand at the store, sir. I'm trying to think of other places I can find some damn rope. Oh boy. Nope, did not mean to come in here, but let's check to see if I've got any mail. Nope. Oh damn. That really sucks. Oh right, well we know we did just read that story, so you know, let's ask if he's got anything. Maybe my info's too old. I found a note from some travelers that passed through here about 8 years ago. There was a previous bartender. He had a little trick he used to offer to show people. That's what got him fired, actually. That senator's wife was not amused. Oh, a miniature piano. Thanks. Let's get a shot of bourbon. All right. Thought it sounded a little off. Let's see what I can do. I'd have poked around in with myself, but I'd lost the key. Okay. Let's see. Maybe we can help. Try to fix him. You lift up the player's piano's coat to reveal the hatch on his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. Okay. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong given the plinking and spoinking and clinking of noises that come out of the gears and stuff. It looks pretty complicated. Ah, I see what's wrong. Recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. So, that's not a real guy. Awesome. Yeah, there's kind of stuck in a perpetual sprint. Squint. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Does this belong to you? He takes a helmet from you. It takes a moment to find his voice. It does, a long time ago. I don't suppose there was anything else you found that. You mean this? Could I Give it to him. He cracks the bottle open and drinks deeply. After a few moments, his demeanor changes entirely. He looks like a man 20 years younger. Would you like to hear a story? Absolutely! Tells you a story about a curious city where invisible insects hunt and eat ethereal dogs. Oh, okay. Thanks, buddy. If you want to express your gratitude in a more tangible way, you know the trick. It goes back to listening to the piano. I guess I'm gonna need more of that medicine. You know, I wonder if we give him enough that, you know, he might get completely better. Well, we've done some random stuff today. I suppose I can probably continue on with the main story. Oh, forgot one. Oh, okay. I forgot to tell you that I did fix the piano. I did come over here on purpose, guys. I thought so. He sounded much better. Thanks to Heap, Grizzly. He offered you a free room in exchange, but you've already got one. Yay! Didn't help with anything else. Cool. Okay, well, excuse me while I just walk like an idiot. Dirt, water, mercantile. No, stop going in places. Stop going close to them. Alright. I want to become sheriff, man. I know I've already read these, making sure. Striped Hat Gang and blah 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 blah. Sure. Okay, let me just use that real quick. Sorry, it's easy. Done it where it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, hopefully my keys aren't as loud as they used to be. I got some O-rings for them. I know she doesn't have anything new to say, but I can't remember where I'm at. So where are we at? Railroad camp. Got it. I'm gonna go on with a little bit of the main quest here. Kinda gotta speed things up a tiny bit. Otherwise I'm gonna be here forever and you're gonna constantly listen to me. It's gonna get old. You discover a new camp. Thanks. Oh god, I'm just such a glutton for punishment. We're gonna go and check it out. Why? I don't know. That's a little spooky. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm gonna check out your stuff. Catacombs are off limits, but I've always wanted to see catacombs, not without Sister Mary's permission, which she's the only other nun here. Ah. Yes, I know. Thank you. Let me just walk over there like a crazy person. What's wrong, sister? They came back. They came back. Just took them. I couldn't stop them. Well, slow down, okay? What happened? Our holy relics, the saints, just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. Wow. I don't know what I'm going to do. I thought maybe they fired me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal would be here any minute. What am I going to do? To start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down, okay? What's your name? I am Sister Mary. Name's Grizzly. Now, what's this about saints? The mission is to protect the 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, they call you Memento. She shows you the ruler. Keeps tucked in her sleeve. No, they do not. Okay, sorry. So what happened? The saints. Oh, it's too horrible. They just came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs, all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And then they took back their relics? Question mark? And yes, and if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh, how much time is there? Well, actually, he's months overdue, so it's probably not all urgent, but still. All right, well, I'll get him back for you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wait a second. Are you gonna have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous too. I mean, probably. But if it's black magic that brought them back to life, it's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out. Oh dear, the cardinal's going to want to have a very long talk about this, but go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. Alright! Excuse me while I... Pew pew! Pew! You guys get it? Because they're pews. Okay. Let's go Go find some zombie priests, I guess. Well, that's conspicuous. Precariously balanced pyramid of skulls. They're all riled up and twitching. Well, yeah. You're sure there's a lot of them and they're really mad. Maybe angering all of them at once isn't a great idea. Whoops. My bad. Maybe I meant to do that. So I need to start working a little bit more on my, my skills here. I do like this bean guy though. It just makes me so happy. Well, you know, this is not my smartest move. I could douse them all. Certainly hoping that was a long fire if it lasts. Oh, right, I have the nerd thing on up here. I love it. God. Thanks, Susie. You're the best. Hold on, let me pause everything in battle while we do this. This was a terrible idea. Do not kick the angry pile of skulls. You got your ass kicked all the way upstairs. Yay. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna scoot on by. Excuse me, sir. Nope. Also, maybe a look under here? God, don't attack me. Oh, souvenir spoon! Ooh, whispering at you. It sounds like gibberish, though really creepy gibberish. The pile of skulls have been cemented together for some reason. Creepy whispering stone! Weird! No! No! Alright, I have to fight them. Okay, well that's a little weird. 45 HP. I definitely need a better gun. No, my bean dude. Take that. I could have swore I equipped it. Alright, we did it. Barely. Look, a plaque. Oh, no, I wanted to go back and read the plaque, please. Okay, that... Wow. I'm like trolling myself. Here lies St. Beefus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was so heavy it just kind of flopped around a bunch. They had to inter him in a big stone sarcophagus to stop it. Gross! Let's go inside. Jeez, they really knew how to build heavy stone sarcophaguses back in the day. Okay. Holy crap, his bones are here. Fortunately, he appears to be asleep. Let the sleeping skeleton giant lie. We don't want to fight him. Dark ritual. This stuff looks like it was abandoned weeks ago. Elias Saint Cortada. She was drawn and quartered by, oh god, by heretics, and then quartered that had her head on it was beheaded. This dismemberment was so effective nobody was able to get her body to stay together even after she was dispelled. Spooky. Aww. Reassemble it. Pretty sure you've got the bones assembled correctly. I don't want to fight them. Why can't I just put her back together? Here lies Saint Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating a pope, but there was some kind of bureaucratic issue, so they weren't able to unbeatify. Okay, weird. I am a pope. Seriously, that sounds legit. Saint Pope stands beatifically behind his dais. He just keeps doing his Pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a base? The longer you're watching, the more he gets on your nerves. You don't have enough moxie. But, maybe... Wait, no. I don't want to travel. Not bad. You know, I should definitely do that. Which one increases moxie? I know that one did, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. I have another one, I thought. Let's see, my current moxie is 9. Now it's Escar gone. You unleash a totem insolence that would make a sailor blush, and the sailor's mother, ashamed of the sailor. Saint Pope's eyes narrow, looks at you, and finally manages to make him bad enough to fight you. Well, okay. This sounds like fun. Yeah. I have no rhyme or reason to my fighting technique, if you guys haven't noticed that yet. Oh god, he can summon other people. Well, you know what? I can summon a beam, sir. Suck on that. Oh god. Wow. Oh man. Pope's pelvis. Yeah. You know, maybe I will go back and fight those other ones, as stupid as that is. The bones fly apart again. Seems like all you accomplished was making them angry. Oh, come on. Am I going to... okay. I'm going to be hit by individual body parts. Because, you know, that makes sense, I guess. Always a good idea to summon the beam. This might not have been my best idea or suggestion, and I'm probably going to die. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Hit my bean instead, you jerks. Yep, and there it goes. Need to definitely work on that. And maybe if they hit my phone. Oh god. Nope. That does not help me. No, I am gonna do one thing. There we go. God. What have I done? No! Almost made it. Oh, Ah, crap. I definitely need to work on, like, my stats here. 3 to 4, 4 to 5. I mean, I think I have a pretty good gun right now. 5 to 7, 6 to 9, 4 to 5. Bleh. Mysticality. Poison's an enemy. Okay, so I think... Okay, you know what? Let's get one of these two. Why not? Alright. There we go. And you know what? It's kind of personal. Oops, wrong one. It's kind of personal now. Oh god. Oh god, that's where you gotta take that out first. Alright. That... Yeah, this is really quite personal. God, part of me really just wants to decrease the amount of things hitting me. Oh, let's try that. Please work. Definitely gonna have to get rid of that. God, those attacks, man. No! Urgh. Dang it. That sucks. Okay, well now I know what happens if you fail horribly. Just like that. Aw. Which one was that? That was the old mission? God. It makes me so mad. I don't want to go there at the moment. Don't be dumb. Alright. Making me mad. Okay, let's try something else, because I don't want to keep doing the same thing. Oh, that's right, I don't have any... Oh no, it's a different day, isn't it? God. I saw an empty coffin inside. Oh, don't worry about that. Just storing that for the escape artist. Oh, jeez. Well, you know, that did not help me at all in the slightest. God. I'm so mad at myself for that one. Like, what do you even do at that point? Oy. makes... I don't know why I'm so mad. I think the relics are in themselves the one that I have to defeat from these guys, so... Alright. Because we definitely needed all of those things. So don't kill me, but I had to look that one up. Alright, we don't have enough muscle, so we need 10. We'll run out of stuff real quick. Blah. Okay, we have enough of these we can eat. Muscle. Instant grits. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Still need some more. Okay. Oh wait, no, did I not get enough? No, I did not. Muscle's only 7. Damn it. Level up your grit. Great. God. I needed that one. That is definitely... Oh boy. Raise skeletal buddy skill. Yes, I do. Read it, I said. Okay. Oh, white hair. Turning into a... like a witch or something. I still can't do this though. No. Oh, I don't have any more consumables. Okay. Well, we're not going to waste our time here anymore. I'm going to have to just come back to that when I get some more consumables, so. We were heading to the railroad camp. Let's just go there. Let's stick with the main mission, and we'll back burner that one. Well, you know, on second thought, I'm probably going to call it here and set up a second recording for this place, because I know that this is the main mission. It's going to take a while. So, thanks so much for joining me this week on this terrible failed video. You know, you don't have winners all the time, and this is definitely not a winner. So, thanks for joining me again, and keep up the awesome work. Anyways, thanks. Bye.